Hi, I'm here at the Cruise Planners Conference in Atlantic City at the Borgata, and this is your annual gathering. I'm with Vicky Garcia, who is Chief Operating Officer and co-owner of Cruise Planners, and of course Michelle Fee, who is the President and co-founder and co-owner at this point. And we wanted to talk a little bit about, you announced, I can't even count the number of initiatives that you announced. It gets a little, and so we're going to talk about 4 specifically that you announced here. One is a trigger email campaign for your franchisees. If you could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you know what, it's really funny because we've overhauled a lot of our technology over the past few years. So this has kind of been on the back burner in the back of my mind that I've wanted to do for a really long time. My career has been in travel. I was a full service travel agent. So I kept thinking, like, if we could make it easier for our agents to talk to their customers once they've made a booking, because most people talk to their customers when they make a booking and then at final payment. But we wanted to subliminally talk to the customer throughout the process for our agents. So we came up with the Trigger Email campaign, which will touch the client if they book outside of 6 months up to 8 times. And at the end of the day, we thank them for their business. We do a little survey. We remind them to book on board. We remind them if they haven't booked insurance, but we're also talking to them about their trip and the things that they could look forward to and getting them excited about where they're going.
Yeah, and also I understand you also prompt them when they need to pay, right?
We do. And you know, the wonderful thing is we're in this world where everything's so fast paced. So we wanted to make sure that if they open the email up at 10 o'clock at night, they can actually put a credit card in and pay for it rather than having to wait, call their agent in the morning. And of course, it's all through secured lines. So, you know, people are just, you know, we're going 100 miles an hour and we have to keep up with what people's lifestyles are
and if
like.
you have a lot of clients, it's tough to do.
That's right.
Now, another program you announced here, and maybe Vicky, you can take this one, is the Associates program. And I guess I never realized that a lot of your franchisees have agents who work with them, right?
They do. So the associate program is just that. It's for our agents to have agents under them that help them build their business, but they didn't have enough presence because if they promoted the franchisee's website, it really wasn't getting back to them or they wouldn't know whose client it was. So now we're launching some things there, some enhancements that actually have their web address, will actually have the associate's name in it. So let's say I work for you, it would say vickygarcia.jimsbestcruises.com, and that way all my clients go there. They can opt in for my deals, and when our customer now goes there, I know it's my customer versus yours. So it's just a great way for them to differentiate themselves. Plus, we've got a bunch of different business card designs for them, and we're really making them be their own business, but under their franchisee.
Now, the final thing I wanted to talk to you about was something, and maybe you can explain it. It's called CP, or Cruise Planners Hub. Who wants to take that one?
You good?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
So
both take it.
CP Hub. So the Hub was the thought of it is it's a place where they're going to keep all of their quotes, if you will. So people out there use Salesforce or whatever, but we know for our business what we need versus trying to get a tool out of a box that you have to learn all these bells and whistles that may not apply. This is built for Cruise Planners by Cruise Planners, and really what it does, it's a prospecting tool. It's where they can, let's say we're talking today about a trip you're dreaming about next year, but you're really not sure about a date. I can now enter it into the system, set you up as a sales opportunity, and now I can start establishing a pipeline. So I know, gosh, in the next 3 months, I've got to work on these things, or I have this much potential revenue if I close these deals. So it really helps them keep organized versus having sticky notes all over their desk.
We like sticky notes.
I know, I love them too, but let's use them for something else. Let's remember Michelle's birthday, and don't forget the lunch in the refrigerator, but let's use a prospecting tool to really look at your pipeline and manage your financial decisions, et cetera.
So it's kind of like the program that you do before you do the trigger program once you've had them booked,
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. So yeah, we just wanted to make sure that our agents are on top of their business. Something might not have worked out, but then the customer calls back and said, that Alaska cruise tour that you quoted me 2 months ago, we might want to take that again. Well, through this prospecting tool, they can just go back in there and they can, re-engage the client, and they know exactly what they've sent to them, what they've quoted them, and the whole process about their trip.
Fantastic.
So imagine if a cruise line or someone comes to us and says, we got this amazing sailing in Hawaii, and it's this great rate because some charter can't, whatever. Now you can actually go through there and go, look at these 5 people I've quoted Hawaii to in the last 6 months. Let me get them on the phone and let's tell them this great deal's there, or it has a great air special or whatever. So again, it helps manage everything from within one place.
Fantastic. Well, amazing stuff. And those are only 4 of the things that were announced here. If you want to know more about it, you can read my story about the Cruise Planners Conference, where I think I list all of them. I think I may have missed something. And you can find out all the things that Cruise Planners are doing for its franchisees. And if you want to become a franchisee, you'll get access to all of it. Thanks again. It's been great to see you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for being such a great partner.
I'm James Schillinglaw for Travel Pulse TV.